FF14 Sprout Tips about Astrologian cards. For the longest time, I kept getting confused with which cards do what exactly. And to be honest, with all the changes that Astro kept getting throughout its lifetime, it was really hard to keep track of the new changes. But it feels like Astro is in a place that won't be touched by any major reworks. I hope. Each card gives a specific buff, and if you don't pay attention to who you're giving these cards to, there's a chance that some of the cards will just be weaker than what they're supposed to be. Let me explain each and every card. Astral Draw will draw the Balance, the Arrow, the Spire, and the Lord of Crowns. The Balance gives 6% damage increase to a melee job, be it a melee DPS or a tank, but it will give 3% damage increase to any ranged job. The Arrow increases the healing received by healing actions by 10% to whoever you give it to, aka this card makes any self-healing that the job you give it to stronger, so I personally usually give it to tanks as they have multiple ways to self-heal. The Lord of Crowns is a OGCD that deals damage to all the enemies around you, so use it whenever you have it as a just free damage. The Spire is just a shield that will last for 30 seconds and can be given to anyone. After using all of the cards, you will have to use the Emerald Draw, which will give the following cards: the Spear, the Bowl, the Ewer, and the Lady of Crowns. The Spear does the opposite that the Balance card gives, which means 6% more damage to all ranged and 3% damage if the card goes to a melee job. The Bowl reduces the damage taken by 10%, can be given to any ally, but I usually leave it to a tank unless there's a DPS that just got rezzed and needs some mitigation to recover. The Ewer is just a regen that lasts for 15 seconds. The Lady of Crowns does a big AoE heal around you. From what I read online, people say that you can stack all the cards in one person and the buffs will persist, but I'm quite unsure about it. I didn't do enough testing to really tell if it does, but I usually put 2 damage cards in a Pictomancer that is about to do its burst window, hoping that the cards will actually just stack. Hopefully this helps you understand which card does what.